Good morning, Danielle. Thank you for the comments. I'm not gonna lie to you. The whole pulling of the teeth thing, it's scary. I was awake for it. I didn't have laughing gas. The only thing that I had was the Novocaine shots. And I hit a vape pen on my way to the dentist, but not a lot because I didn't want to be totally loopy. I tend to get either silly or tired, and that day it ended up making me a little bit silly. It calmed me down a little bit, but I wish I could have had something more. I know there's a lot of people that get something called Halcyon, and it like kind of sedates you. It's a pill that you take. I know some people, they were given like two pills. They take one the night before and one the morning of your procedure. I asked my dentist for it, but because I have a history of addiction, they wouldn't give me anything. They weren't even going to give me pain meds after my procedure because of my history. I'm not sure of your history, so I would ask the dentist for something like that, or your family doctor, if there's something that they can give you for your anxiety or to calm you down. If you have the option to go to like an oral surgeon and have them do the teeth, you'd be asleep for it. They usually do conscious sedation, so, or twilight sedation they call it. So you're not completely under, you're like half asleep. You wake up so much easier with that. I had that for my wisdom teeth. As an adult, I had that with my wisdom teeth. When I was a kid, they actually used general anesthesia. They like put me to sleep completely. Weirdest thing, especially as a kid. But it is scary, especially when you're sitting there awake and you can feel the pressure, but it's not painful. There's a distinct difference between pain and pressure. And if you feel pain, they will stop. And if they have to give you more Novocaine, if they can, I know there's like state limits and stuff like that. They had given me the max. So by the end of them pulling my teeth, I had 28 teeth pulled. By the end of it, I felt 3 teeth completely. That's not something normal that happens though. I'm a natural redhead, as you can see. We tend to not respond as well to anesthesia. We need more than somebody who's not a redhead. So the dosage that they gave me per needle, it just ended up not being enough. I'm not sure if we metabolize it quicker or what the actual thing is, but like there's studies on us. We're apparently like rare. Joy for me, right? But yeah, it's a sound that I will never forget. But it's over pretty quickly. My dentist was very tiny. She was a very tiny woman who I don't think knew what she was doing, to be honest with you. I think that if I would have gone to a male dentist, they would have been able to pull my teeth a lot quicker, which would have meant that the Novocaine would have continued working and I wouldn't have felt those 3 teeth being pulled. But if I could have gotten like the Halcyon or shit, even Xanax, something to calm me down ahead of time, I think it would have been a better experience. As better of an experience as getting all of your teeth pulled could possibly be. It's traumatic too. Like, I don't want to lie to you here because you're going to go through it at some point. It sounds like you have to get it done. So, looking at yourself in the mirror for the first time after getting it done is different. Your whole face shape changes. Like watch. Like, I lose my lips. Talking is different. It's different, and there's like a period of adjustment that you have to go through. And you have to like accept it. It takes a little bit of time to accept it, but the first step is definitely getting your teeth pulled, and that's the scariest and the hardest part. At least it was for me. The teeth pulling, and then the like mental part that comes after it with losing your natural teeth, and you think like, why me? Why did it have to happen now? Because we're so young. Like, this isn't something that we pictured as kids. Like, dentures at whatever age you are. I'm 38. I was 37 when I had mine pulled. I just turned 37, actually. It's tough, but I wish I would have done it sooner. That's my only regret, is I wish I would have done it sooner. My ring light's dying, so I just had to turn it up a little bit for a minute. Had I not chickened out and got it done sooner, I would have been much happier, because I wouldn't have had, how do I explain that? I would have been, I don't know how to explain that. It just would have been better. It would have been better to have it done sooner. I wouldn't have gone through all the bad teeth issues for as long as I did. which that in itself was emotionally damaging. You know, having to look at myself in the mirror every day with my really bad teeth, and then knowing that I was getting them pulled, it was a lot. You know, it is a lot, and it's scary. It really is. I'm having trouble because I don't want to scare you out of getting it done, because it's great. Like, once you're able to smile again and eat again, you automatically regain your confidence. You know, when our teeth are bad or we don't have teeth, you lose that. You know, you feel like you've lost a piece of yourself, and until you get that back, it's a little rough. It took me a couple months to fully accept the fact that I didn't have my natural teeth anymore. Once I accepted that, even though my teeth were ugly that I got, my immediate dentures, even though they were ugly, looking back on it now, they were still better than what I had to begin with. And then when I got these, it was like, this was all worth it. Everything that I went through was worth it. And I went through the ringer, but get it done, girl. You need it, right? Like, there's a reason you're asking these questions. There's a reason you're on this part of TikTok. So you must need to get it done. I say the sooner the better. The less struggling that you have to go through, you'll be better off. And then you're just one step closer to having a nice smile that's functional, and you can live a normal life. I live a normal life now. I eat pretty much everything that I want. I don't eat like apples or corn on the cob, but that's because I don't like those things. But I can eat steak, I can eat everything. And it had been years, like 5 years at least, since I was able to eat the things that I'm eating now. So, and that was even with my immediate dentures. Some of the stuff that I was eating with my immediate dentures had been years since I was able to eat it. So I'm not sure what your situation is, but if you're thinking that you have to get it done, you probably have to. And I say just go for it. You know, put your fear aside. It's a very short amount of time that it takes to get those teeth out. And once you do, you'll feel totally better, especially after the healing process, which if you have questions about that, I can make another video on that. I'm starting to run out of time. I hope that I helped a little bit. My words kind of got jumbled, but I do that because my brain moves too fast and my mouth can't keep up. So, sorry. Anyway, have a good day, hon. I love you. Bye.